Potholes in Britain are the worst they've ever been, and the situation doesn't seem to be improving. In this video, I explain how we fight back. Let's dive into it. Hello, my name's Ryan, I'm the Code Legal lawyer, and I give a legal view on the latest news. Don't forget to check out our website, codelegal.co.uk, where we're offering free consultations for anyone seeking formal legal advice. Now, the state of roads in Britain are an absolute shambles, and the roads literally seem to be disintegrating. I'm having to swerve out of the way of potholes every time I drive. And this is backed up by the statistics, which show there's been a 90% increase in compensation claims due to potholes. Now, the reasons given are due to apparent excess rain, as if England's never experienced rain before. My view is caused by increased traffic, increased vehicles, and probably poor repair materials. But I'm not an expert, and that's not the point of this video. What I want to show you is how you can legally compel your local authority to fix these potholes. Firstly, under Section 41 of the Highways Act 1980, it's the duty of the local highway authority to maintain that highway. So if a pothole's spotted, you should report it to them, and there's usually an option on their website to do so. But what happens if you've reported a pothole and no action's been taken for 2 weeks or longer? Well, under Section 56 of the Highways Act, you can serve a notice on that local authority requesting that they A, admit that they're responsible for maintaining that section of the highway, and B, that that section of the highway is actually out of repair. And it's important to note that that section of the highway has to be maintainable at the public expense, because not all of them are. Now, the legal definition of it being out of repair is defined as the surface of the highway being defective or disturbed in some way, or that it's become unsound or impaired by neglect or use. That's Hereford and Worcester County Council against Newman, 1975. The local authority have 1 month from the date of service of your notice to confirm whether they are responsible for maintaining that section of the highway. Now, if they fail to respond within that time, then you can make an application under subsection 2 to the Crown Court for an order that they have to repair that section of the highway within a reasonable period. Now, if they have responded within that month, admitting they are liable for that section of the highway, then you've got up to 6 months to make an application to the Magistrates Court, again for an order compelling them to repair that section of the highway within a reasonable period. Now, if following orders from the Crown or Magistrates Court, the local authority still hasn't repaired that section of the highway, then under subsection 6 and 7, you could be granted permission by the court to repair it yourself, and the local authority would be responsible for your expenses in doing so. There's also a fair chance that you'll get your legal costs reimbursed as well. Now, the statutory process isn't going to be applicable for a tiny crack on the road. The courts don't concern themselves with trivial matters. If there's a pothole which poses a clear and obvious risk to vehicular traffic, then you're more than entitled to use this method. And if you require any assistance sending a notice to your local authority or making an application to court, just let me know on here or through our website. We'll be glad to help. As always, like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.